Personal support and skills development for asylum seekers and beneficiaries of international protection in Spain. Welcome to Spain. In Spain, if you are an applicant for international protection, you can get psychological attention and support by contacting the Spanish Commission for Refugees, CIAR. CIAR coordinates and provides information regarding the work with refugees of many other institutions, such as national, regional and local police and the army, some other public institutions such as local and regional governments, NGOs and associations for humanitarian assistance, and other volunteering institutions. You can ask any of these institutions about the psychological attention from CIAR in order to get in touch with their psychologists. CIAR counts on a net of volunteers and psychologists who offer immediate psychological attention when its permanent service is overwhelmed. Every applicant for international protection can get psychological attention from CIAR, and it includes special attention for children and people with special needs. Apart from the individual therapy, CIAR also organizes collaborative workshops about general health, sleep hygiene, and emotional exercises. These workshops work transversally on the cohesion, confidence, certainty, and relationships among the group members. Psychologists and operators who offer services to refugees underline some fundamental points to keep in mind. What is not normal is a situation and not your behavior. You always deserve respect, company, and help. A rejection of an application for international protection is not due to less value of you as a person. Uncertainty is the biggest problem in this situation. And it is therefore understandable that you need a system of mutual help and nets of material, social, and emotional assistance. As an asylum seeker or beneficiary of international protection, it is important to recognize and give name to your pains in order to little by little accept them. The most relevant we can mention are the beloved ones that you left behind, all the relationships that provided comfort and security, the culture you were used to, thus the change of lifestyle, a new language, the limitations for integration and the reaction to a new environment, the loss of the rural and urban landscapes you were used to and your reference points, both places and people, the loss of social status in the new society, so having to start from zero, and the body changes related to worries, stress, bad diet and or rest, illness, accelerated aging, among other things. Aware of this, operators are there in order to help you too. See the options of this new life, turn potential loss into new opportunities, and speak and share your thoughts and what you are feeling. Self-analysis and hidden potential. To begin a new life, it is very important to start by getting to know yourself. We recommend to follow these methods for personal analysis. Direct method of knowledge. This method is based on direct questions and it helps you to wonder about some relevant aspects about yourself that maybe you didn't know. Line of life. The line of life helps you to see your life as a trajectory, showing the past, present and future, where you come from and where you're going. It helps you to feel less lost. Direct method of knowledge. Take a piece of paper and try to give deep and detailed answers to these questions. Who am I? What am I good at? What am I bad at? How do I relate with others in this country and how do I feel about it? What do I do differently from others here? Who do I admire in my life? Write the names of the people who have had the biggest influence in you during your life. Analyze why and list the characteristics of those people that impressed you. Write down the values you think those people have and compare them with yours. Try to avoid politically correct and unrealistic answers, and also try to ask these questions to as many people you know as possible, both in your original and host country. Line of life. Draw a line with one point in the middle, which represents your present time. Place in the past the main events that condition your trajectory until now. Place in the future your objectives, even the smallest ones. and analyze the line. Now you can acknowledge what you did and what you are doing with limited resources, recognize some wrong or unrealistic expectations, and try to build a plan for a lifetime with realistic objectives. Now let's analyze what you have done and what you want for your future from another perspective, working on your hidden potential. Today, you are a survivor. What about your priorities and values? What do you consider important from the past? How is this experience going to help you? Analyze how your life would have been without this event and how it might be after it. Design a professional path. After having worked on your self-knowledge, you can try to focus and foresee a new professional life. To start creating a new professional path, you can get informed about all trainings offered by our host institution NCR. Spend some time on the internet trying to get the most information you can about the job offers in your area, starting from your skills. And spend the rest of your time asking for the help you need and showing interest in beginning a new professional life. Soft skills. Soft skills are the kind of skills that cannot be learned in a theoretical course. In every job and profession, there are times when specific behaviors are needed, not only professional knowledge. This requires some capacities more connected to personal characteristics. Soft skills relate to how you work and include interpersonal skills, communication skills, listening skills, time management, empathy, among others. Working on your soft skills will better prepare you for many professions, and they don't require specific previous qualification. The most demanded soft skills when looking for a job are creativity, negotiation, and personal brand. There are many free online courses that cover these skills, and some learning institutions offer special help too. In the description of this video, you can find some links with information that will help you to improve your soft skills. Creativity. Creativity is a process that leads to creating something new and valuable that might be intangible, like an idea or a theory, or tangible, like a novel or a new machine. To be creative, you must move transversely when facing an issue. Many times, most people think of the same kind of answer when they are asked about some issue, because they are conditioned. To be creative means to consider as many potential solutions as possible when facing a question. Negotiation. People negotiate from birth to death. As human beings, in order to get certain things, we need to deal with others. What we need, in one way or another, requires exchange and interaction with another person. There are many things to take into account when negotiating, such as what we can win, what we can lose, what the other person can win or lose, what we have that the other person likes, what are the other person's values, and what are our own values. It is possible, therefore, to make a map before the negotiation and to develop a strategy according to these aspects. The way we work on negotiation techniques, both in theory and practice, is the way we will improve our negotiation skills. Personal brand. Internet brought a new way to be known without being met in person. Our digital profile will make people really believe some things about us. This is neither good or bad. With Internet, we need to learn how to manage this and use it for our own profit. In this way, we will get a fantastic tool to promote our professional or business activity. Also, through the Internet, we can get millions of contacts and develop our network. But this is only good if we improve the value of our personal brand and therefore see that it can lead to some concrete results. These are the basics of personal support and skills development for asylum seekers and beneficiaries of international protection in Spain. We hope this video was useful and provided you with some insights on how to get psychological assistance in Spain and how to develop your soft skills and professional path.